All right, Wrestle Nation, let's get into it. Just got done watching Worlds Collide, flipped right over to the pre-show for Money in the Bank. I had to do another video because obviously a match from that got added to Money in the Bank because of what happened at Worlds Collide today. I had to do that first and had to post a couple videos to my YouTube as well. But let's get into what the Worlds Collide PLE today. Putting some of them Lucha Libre guys on full display today. Showing them to the WWE world and the wrestling world that may not have ever seen some of these guys. I didn't even know some of these guys. I knew a handful. Like, I knew who Vikingo was. I know who Laredo Kid is. I kind of know who Aerostar were. Stephanie Vaquer, she came from over there. She used to wrestle, so I knew who she was. But, like, the other two women that she wrestled with Lola Vice there, I didn't know. I didn't know Psycho the Clone. I like him, though. I fucking love him. I hope to see more of him. That Mr. Iguana, didn't know who he was. Fucking loved that guy. He's fucking awesome. The little lizard things he was doing with his stuffed animal, that was pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, I knew, like, obviously Vikingo. I knew Aerostar. I knew Laredo Kid. I knew Stephanie Vaquer. They were about the only four I really, and so Laredo Kid, Vikingo, Stephanie Vaquer, Aerostar, I knew who they were. But I didn't know most of the other ones. So, yeah. All in all, I thought it was a pretty good PLE. I did better in my predictions than I thought I would. I figured I was going to only maybe get like a couple of right. I figured I'd get Vikingo right. And I figured I might get the North American title match right. But I only missed one match. The only match I missed was the very first matchup, which was Mr. Iguana, Aerostar, and Octagon Jr. versus LWO. I figured I'd miss at least one. I figured I would only get one match right, but that was the only one I got wrong, so not too bad. I didn't know how they're going to do this. They're going to, you know, like, obviously, I didn't know if some of them Lucha Libre guys would be, you know, because a lot of times when you're doing something like this, since this was kind of a AAA event, I figured that most of the AAA guys would win, but I was wrong. But anyways, went 4-1. The only match I missed was Octagon Jr., Mr. Iguana, and Aerostar versus, you know, LWO, which was Lince Dorado, Dragon Lee, and the one guy from LWO, I can't think of his name at the moment, but yeah, the guy I couldn't think of is Joaquin Wild, because his partner actually got hurt and was supposed to be in this match. But yeah, that's the only match I missed. I'm going to have to, for the most part, I'm going to rate some of these quick. Let's get into it. First matchup, obviously Octagon Jr., Mr. Iguana, Aerostar, and versus LWO, which was Dragon Lee, Lince Dorado, and Joaquin Wild. I'm going to give this, I'm going to get 3.5 out of 5. Actually, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars here. I thought it was a very high-flying, good match. Second up, Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Vice versus Dallas, and Chick Tormenta. I'm also going to give, I thought this was an okay match. I'm also going to give this, I thought it could have been better. I thought it could have been matched on Raw, so I'm going to give this 3.5 out of 5. Third matchup, actually, I'll get, all these are going to probably get 4 stars. I'll give 75 here and Lola Vice versus Chick Tormenta and Dallas a 4 out of 5 stars. Third matchup, we had Psycho the Clown, Dr. Wagner Jr., and so third matchup, we had Pagano, Dr. Wagner Jr., and Psycho the Clown versus El Fantasma, which is Angel, Roberto, and Santos Escobar. I'm going to give this match also 4 out of 5. Great match. Talents were showcased here. Psycho the Clown, I fucking love him. Liked him from the start. I like the look. I like the mask. And then we got our 4th matchup, which was the North American title. Ethan Page versus Javon Evans versus Ray Phoenix versus Laredo Kid. This match, I'm giving this match a 5-star match. With Ethan Page retaining. Great match. Great high flying in this. They all showcase what they could do. And then in the 5th and final match for the Mega AAA Championship, we had your current champion, Vikingo, who I do know really well, versus Chad Gable. Now, this match was awesome. I'm also giving this a 5-star match. Love this match. Great match. Back and forth, back and forth. Both men showcase what they're all about. So, yeah. Now we wait and see Chad Gable go play El Merrick at Grandiano, whatever, at Money in the Bank. But, yeah, 5 stars for that match. Overall, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 for the whole PLE. But there you have it, guys. Match of the night for me, obviously, is going to go to Chad Gable and Vikingo. I think this PLE was a great PLE. I thought everybody did a great job. The announcers were on point with stuff. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Hopefully they'll do more of them. But y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back later for Money in the Bank.